We are here today at the Hamlin County Courthouse, which is on this side. The Justice Center that is what's on the sign, but it is the Hamlin County Courthouse. And we are going to go in and make a records request over here in the governor's office. Let's go ahead and go inside. Well, they've got a receptacle over here to catch rainwater, but I'm not sure what's attached to over here, and that's pretty good considering typically they have laws, but I don't see how they're catching any water. Not being up under here. Great idea, but I don't think it's being utilized. Well, let's go inside. Notice 1 person per transaction.
Check temperatures.
So we've got the county mayor, planning and zoning, building permits, inspections on floor 1, which is actually going to be downstairs because we are currently actually on floor number 2. That's where the entrance is. So
That's what I've had it for a good while. Ever since I first got my money that thing.
it's county clerks. Get your tags. Public restrooms. Trustee Scotty Long.
And you watch and get a meeting.
I've had them before because they was a $3 or $4 maybe when they did. I don't remember. And the tag that's on the car, I renew every
Got another little office over here. This is a new area. I haven't seen this area open before. They just opened this little area when they redid the floors and stuff, or because this window never used to be here, right?
I don't know how long it's been here, but I do know that it's for tax relief.
Okay, so tax relief. That's what you said?
Yes.
Okay, so how does that go about? How do people go about getting a tax relief?
What are you doing?
I'm asking questions for the public.
But what's that for?
Well, I can't speak to the public myself, so they've got to be able to watch the interaction so that they know how to come in here and get a tax relief.
You probably need to talk to that guy in the front there.
All right, can he come to this window, or do I have to go to that window? Tax relief, I've never heard about that.
Did he check your address? How are you? Did you check the address? What's the address?
What's his name? How you doing? That lady said that this window was for tax relief?
What now?
The lady said that this window was for tax relief? Mm-hmm. How does somebody go about...
Turn your camera off.
No, people don't know about tax relief. I never found out about tax relief until I just walked in here, so I'm allowing people to know that there's tax relief available here in Hamblen County. Do you have any documentation that people can register or see how they qualify, or...
It's on their tax report. It's on every tax bill that goes out.
Okay.
They'll be 65 years old.
Okay, so that's what it's for.
Can't earn over $30,700 a year.
Okay, so it's only for the elderly and disabled.
Right.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, I asked her and she got up and said to speak with you. So, okay, well, I appreciate your time. Thank you. 2020 Property Tax Relief Program for the elderly homeowners, disabled veteran homeowners, widower of disabled veteran homeowners. So if you are any of those, you can come over here to the HAMBLEN County Tax Assessor. You come into this office, right here, and see if you qualify. Let's go to the mayor's office. We're going down, sideways. We are now going to the first floor. Conference room. Planning and zoning. And here we go, the Hamlin County Justice Center from Mosley Architects, who did not want to show this. And we have the security electronic plans are not available for public inspection and review in order to prevent compromising the security of the building. By Bill Britton, the county mayor. I don't think the mayor has any say on whether or not it can be viewed. The security wall plans are not available for public inspection and review in order to prevent compromising the security of the building, per exemptions to the Tennessee Public Records Act 10-7-504 M1A and D. Well, I would say without even looking at it, probably covers the press. We'll have to look into that. But we are here today, and we are not going to look through it, but you can come take a look. That thing's thick. Look, they got these signs all over the place. Like Mayor Britton has all the power. Well, let's go see if he's here. How you doing? I'd like to make a public record request, please. Can I get a couple forms? Thank you.
Are you videotaping?
Oh, I'm sure I am.
Why?
Getting my public officials in their capacity. I'd love to speak to the mayor. Yeah, I'll take that and I'll fill that on out and I'll bring that back on into you here. Okay. Actually, can I get 2 of them, please? Mm-hmm.
mayor's office.
Thank you. So I am going to be asking for records in regards to Hamblin County Sheriff's Department. Are you going to require my ID on that?
Well, what we do is get just a copy of your license on everybody that comes in to ask for a records request.
Okay, so if I just inspect those records, am I still going to have to give you my ID? Now, I understand law enforcement is a little bit different than regular public, and I know that you have to, you know, if it's towards one particular officer or individual, that you must notify them. My public records are in regards to the entire force.
When you fill out the records request, if you'll just, I'll make a copy of your license and staple it to it. I'm the only one that will have that.
Well, I mean, the reason why I'm asking is because I'm either going to get just general information on them,
That's fine. Anything you ask for.
or I'm going to like get all of my public records out in one shot if you're going to take my ID.
Okay, I'm just going to get a copy of your license. Just
Okay.
to put with your request, whatever you request, if it's general or if it's whatever.
Okay, will the officers be notified?
Well, probably. It just depends on what you're asking for. Our process is that when you ask for a records request for the sheriff's department, I'm going to send it to their assistant, executive assistant, and
Okay.
there'll be a few people that will get the records, whatever they might be.
Okay. I mean, because really what I would need is a list of every officer that's on the force, including all detectives, along with their 2020 pay date up to date, 2000 up to December 31st.
Okay.
If I get that information and I just inspect it, am I still required to have my license?
Any request, inspection or not inspection, if you want me to print it for you, or if you're just going to look at it, when you give me the records request, I'm going to ask for a copy of your license to make sure you're a Tennessee citizen.
Okay. Well, you could just look at it.
I'm going to make a copy and put it with the
And it actually,
file.
stating right here, under inspections, it says that TPRA does not permit fees or require a written request for inspections only. So therefore, really, I don't need to give you my ID.
I'm going to ask for your ID on any records requests that you come in here and ask for.
Specifically related to,
Anything that you ask for, I'm going to make sure you're a Tennessee citizen. To do that, a copy of your license is adequate, and that suffices what
but
I need.
that's not what the Tennessee Open Records Act is. It specifically says that I can come in
You
here.
can come in and inspect them.
That's what I asked you, if I can come in here and inspect them.
I'll get them. You'll fill out the request. You'll get a copy of your license.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You keep going back to the copy of the license. My whole point is that Tennessee law states that I don't need to present my license. I mean, are you going to refuse service, or I mean, I just want. I mean, I want to know how deep I need to dig right now, one shot. And if my information is going to go out there and be published to all the officers, because I have to give you my ID, then I'm going to dig deep one time and allow them all to just know. And I mean,
why do you think that the officers are going to see a records request?
because actually,
Or why are you?
it states in the Tennessee regulations for open public requests that officers, now I don't know if it's per individual officer or if it would be if I just requested everybody as a neutral, the officers are allowed to know whom asked what questions and what was requested of their record. So that's why I'm trying to ask. I don't want to dig too deep, but if I'm going to have to, I mean, I might as well just do it in one shot, right? I mean, there's no reason to. So, I mean, is there anybody here that can maybe know whether or not I'm going to be? I mean, you seem to be the head person.
Well, I'm just the middleman for the records request, so I'm going to farm it out to whoever can get me the information I need. I'm not going to do any of that request.
Okay, yeah, I mean, the sheriff's department told me to come here, so. All right, well, I'm going to fill this out.
Okay, get a copy of your license, and I'll make a copy.
I will not give you my license.
Okay.
Okay, but I will fill this out.
How will I know if you're a Tennessee citizen?
I can show you my ID that's issued from Tennessee, but you won't see my address, you will not see my name, you will not see my phone number, you will not see any of that.
Let me ask, okay?
No, that's perfect. How you doing, Mayor?
That's not necessary.
Oh, this is the new 2021 thing. We are making everything known to the public.
Okay. Fill out your records request,
Okay,
and we'll fill it.
okay.
That's what I told him, but I also asked for a copy of his license to verify that he is a Tennessee citizen.
That's our policy.
That's your policy, that's not the law.
You have to be a Tennessee citizen.
Right, so I have to show my ID. You don't have to take it nor take photographs of it or any kind of electronic copies.
So that's our policy.
Okay, so you're going to deny my records? Come on, this is coming straight from the mayor.
when you provide-
I'm starting with you, man. I'm starting with the top now because it trickles on down. So if you would like to discuss matters, we can, because like I said, this is going to be the new thing. I hope nobody here in any way, shape, or form doesn't like the camera, because it'll be here and it'll be all over this town. Not just me. I decided to come today just by myself. Introduce myself a little bit. You know who I am. You've seen me before. Okay? So you know where this is going. So if you have anything you'd like to say to the public, here's your opportunity. This isn't on the webpage that you know of. This is all new.
We're good.
Okay. That's your mayor right there, Mayor Britton. He has nothing to say. We'll see him tomorrow in the commissioners' meeting. See what he's got to say and see if all the commissioners like being followed around places of employment, knowing exactly what they're doing, because open government and accountability is extremely important. And when you don't even want to listen to your own sheriff on things, that shows lack of anything that you are here to do for the people.
Come on, if you want to take my picture, come out here.
Oh, well, if we're going to talk, yeah. I mean, if it's just to take your picture, I mean, I'll hang out in there.
But if you're going to commentate,
Okay.
if you're going to commentate, then we don't need to take pictures. You can take a picture of the hall and commentate.
No, but I'm here to address my government officials. That would be you. Okay? That's you. You're at the top. You're the shark.
But we're not going to do it this way.
But
If you want, listen.
why are you allowing commissioners to violate people's their rights? Right in front of you, right with the county attorney sitting there.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes. Call the sheriff's department.
No, sir.
It's open to the public. Are you denying me service? This will be a
denying-
lawsuit. You can count me as plaintiff. That's how you go ahead and you address me from now on, as plaintiff. And what is your name? Your position here?
Sir.
Okay, so
Sir.
the lady that takes my records, I'm here to make a verbal records request to you, Mayor Britton. I would like every name of every official and every employee of Hamblin County, their current pay. I'm doing my public record request.
You do it. You follow the policy.
This is the policy.
No, that's your policy.
No,
You
this is
follow
law.
the
You tried to
county's
lock me out. I'm here to do a public record request. You just tried to lock me out the door. Did you not? It's on 3 video cameras. It's only 4 o'clock. I've got weeks. I'm not here for any of you all. If you don't want to be video recorded, please don't get in front of the camera.
We do have work to do.
Do I need to call security?
I've already been there. They told me to come here, so you can have at it.
Jerry?
I had to remove her name because she cried to YouTube and they restricted the last video.
Hey, what is it?
Guess again.
No, go ahead. Just I don't want to slander it.
Just leave her alone. Just leave. If you want to deal with somebody, deal with me.
Why'd you
leave
leave?
these other folks
I
alone.
just told them
Just
that
leave the other folks alone.
she wants to call security. I told her to go ahead and call them.
Chill, okay? Go in there if you want to talk.
Let's go. Sure.
all right?
Thank you.
But all right? I will talk to you on the condition you turn that off.
That can't happen.
And then we'll talk with it on. But first, we talk with it off. That's my condition. That's not your condition. That's my condition. So are you willing to compromise?
I will turn
Are
it.
you willing to compromise?
I am willing to make
Are
a
you
compromise.
willing to meet me halfway?
I am, yes, sir.
All right, we'll do it.
All right. And as soon as it starts going south, I'm turning it back on.